Poor Ryan Vale. Mr. Vale is the owner of Edmonton Shoe Repair at Northgate Centre Mall, and much to his chagrin, he became the focus of news stories that went viral after he refused to serve 19-year-old Sari Galab. Now, Vale has nothing against Galab, and really only a fool would turn down business in this economy. But here's the crux of the matter. Galab was wearing a full face covering burka when she entered Vale's store. And Vale's store has a no face mask policy, regardless of race or religion. The reason for the policy, of course, is security. If you can't see the face of a person who might be up to no good, then you're at an inherent disadvantage when it comes to identifying the culprit later on. But riddle me this, when is a mask not a mask? Well, that's an easy one, folks. When that mask is championed by radical Islam, and by extension, those useful idiots on the progressive left. Because, hey, you don't want to be seen as being Islamophobic when it comes to criticizing a misogynistic fabric coffin that strives to make women invisible non-entities, do you? Alas, Vale soon found himself up against a horde of politically correct soldiers enlisted in the media party, and he had to contend with the usual squeaky wheels on social media who were outraged by his alleged bigotry. Heck, even good old Susan Coombs with the Alberta Human Rights Commission joined the dogpile, noting that not offering service to people based on what they're wearing could be considered against the law. Gee, I bet Coombs was just licking her chops, hoping that Galab would file a formal complaint, because we all know how that would play out, don't we? In any event, faced with all this pressure, Vale recently issued an apology to Galab, saying he didn't mean to hurt her feelings. But he added the following, quote, "If a lot of people started wearing full mask burkas in the store and shopping around, I would definitely feel uneasy from a safety and security point of view," end quote. And you know what, folks? He's right. I'd feel uneasy too. I think a lot of people would. And FYI, do a Google search regarding men wearing burkas carrying out criminal activity, from jewelry store heists to acts of terrorism. There have been several incidents of this reported the world over, and that's why masks aren't good. You just don't know who's behind that face covering. In the Edmonton case, the person behind the mask was a law-abiding female Muslim teenager who just wanted to carry out some commerce. But it could have been someone with a far more nefarious agenda. And how's this for a concept? Why can't reasonable accommodation be a two-way street? Thus, if a veiled Muslim goes to a shop that prohibits a face mask, is it too much to ask that she remove that face mask until the transaction is completed? Oh gracious, what am I thinking? We increasingly live in a country where the tail wags the dog. I'll apologize right now for even contemplating such a nonsensical compromise. In the meantime, once again, common sense takes a kick to the groin due to political correctness. But there's a way to fight back, folks, especially if you live in the Edmonton area. Make a pilgrimage to Edmonton Shoe Repair and support Mr. Vale. After all, nobody deserves to be publicly crucified for doing the right thing. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies.